Coming up this week, the no-lose bet and what it can mean for you. Hey, it's Harry here to help you become superhuman by giving you tools, techniques, strategies, concepts, ideas that are going to help improve your life, both mentally and physically. This week I've had probably quite a full-on week. I've had coaching clients and a speaking competition. I've done my first ever HR conference to a huge room of HR professionals, as well as running corporate training events, and had a podcast released, an interview on a podcast, which I'll link to in the description box below if you want to have a listen about some more of my story. And I thought at the beginning of the week, man, how am I going to fit all of this in? Because I had so much going on. And I felt like actually pulling back on a few things because I just wanted to focus on what I needed to focus on. And then I came across this idea of the no-lose bet. And it kind of resonated with me, and I thought it might help with you as well, so I wanted to share it to you today. This concept of the no-lose bet is really when there's something that you want to go for, and you go for it, you bet on it, and you succeed, then you win. Great. But let's say you go for it, and you don't get the result that you're after. Then you're back to where you were. You're not worse off generally. So it's a no-lose bet because you can't lose. You either go for it, you get what you want, or you go for it, you don't get what you want, but you're back to where you were. Either way, if you hadn't have gone for it, you wouldn't know anyway. I know you've heard this 100 times before in different ways, but this just resonated with me and I thought I would share it with you because sometimes when we look at something in a slightly different way, when we reframe even just the words around the experience, it means something different to us. So this might mean something different to you. Understand that when you go for something, just say you're betting on it. And if you win, you win. And if you go for it and you don't, you kind of break even again. So what difference does it make? And that's what I thought this week. I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for the coaching, the speaking competition, the speaking presentation, the corporate training, everything else that was going on as well. And we'll just see what happens. Because if I don't go for it, then I'll never know what could happen. But if I go for it and I don't get the result I want, well, I'm back to where I was anyway, so what's the big deal? And I think this trend is going to set to continue because I've got another couple of big weeks coming up. But we're going to just go for it one step at a time. And like I said before, you know, if it doesn't work out, big deal. I'm in the same position as I would be if I hadn't have gone for it in the first place. So why not go for it? So think about that this week. Maybe think about something that you want to go for, but you're a bit afraid of going for it in case you don't get what you want. But just think to yourself, well, if you don't get what you want, big deal. You're going to be back to where you were anyway. So who cares? It's the no-lose bet. You bet, you win. You bet, you lose. You're still where you were anyway. All right. Remember to subscribe to this channel, and please, I want to hear from you as well. What is troubling you and what do you want a bit of help on and advice so that I can maybe do a video for you in the future which is a little bit more targeted to your specific needs. That would be fantastic. Until next time, have a fantastic week. Remember to go bet on yourself, bet on your success, and if it works out, then you're much, much better off. And if it doesn't, then you're back to where you started anyway. So keep going, keep striving forward, and I'll see you very soon. Take care, bye-bye.